into the Berserker. And we're a little bit out of light. So let's see how that goes. And yeah, this is the last live stream before we launch our website. So that's should be exciting. I just wanted to check if you can see the other live stream scheduled or this thing got completely messed up. So I scheduled it from my other phone and now it was showing me that, oh no, this one is the one that was scheduled, which is nonsense. But other than that, Chris is gonna help me with the chat. We're trying to save the batteries on our phones, so I will be happy to respond to the questions. We both will be happy to respond to the questions. Can you see anything? Is there any?
Like I'm trying to sort out 20 things at the same time. One second.
Okay. Okay.
We have internet on this at least.
Yeah, you can disconnect mine completely if you want. I will not use the chat. Okay, I will just start working on the helmet. I will continue working on the helmet. And feel free to join in the chat and ask questions, guys.
Hi, you're so amazing. I'm glad I came across your channel.
Oh,
You
what's
have
that?
the most talent I've seen in a very long time.
Well, I appreciate for those words, and please, who's saying that?
Oh yeah, apologize. That was Scoot 97119.
Oh, that's very sweet. Again, appreciate it a lot.
Pound Cake is back in the chat. See,
Hello.
it's looking amazing. 100. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Sage Bear.
And welcome back to the chat.
Give you even better view of what she's doing.
Painting process, yeah.
The Sage Bear 87 says nice art. Wusiak sends happy smiley art face. Welcome back, Wusiak. Welcome back.
Welcome back to all of you guys.
Welcome back.
And
Pound
welcome
Cake.
to people as well.
Oh. Hold on. Sage Bear, I apologize. I deleted your comment on by accident. It was not intentional at all, and you didn't do anything wrong. And I've seen you here I've seen you in many streams. So welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. And sorry, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it does. K-Shop Pundit, welcome back. You're from Brazil, huh? Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Actually, it's boa noite. It's evening there now. Yeah, I saw you said from Brazil. Like I said, a couple of your comments got deleted automatically by accident. Let me know in the chat if the stream is slow or bad or anything problem with the sound. V-Man is back in the chat.
Maybe, man. I'll be back.
He sent us a very mysterious mayo recipe that I have a sneaking suspicion is actually like a Walter White recipe or something. I don't know. No, it looks very interesting. It skips a little, but no prob. Yeah, but there's unfortunately a blackout electric stuff. It's not being our friends. Lol, no, it's actually mayo, my man. It tastes amazing. No, I don't doubt you. I just saw this like all this stuff. I got a very like Walter White vibe about it. But we'll try that. We'll try it at some point for sure. Sonic says, "I'm drawing now too. I'm going back to my music, but I'm American. I just went to the Louvre. I saw paintings in the Notre Dame. I went to the Vatican, the Sistine Chapel. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's such an experience.
Yeah. I saw Raphael's work and I wept. Yeah. Dali paintings.
Raphael, definitely, probably my favorite, even over Da Vinci, because he was so dedicated to his art. And he was really pursuing greatness specifically into both art and then sculpting. Just spectacular. Obsessed, dedicated his entire life to it. And, well, fun fact, I think he was died when he was like 87, 86. And people, witnesses saying that he was, till the end, he was fit, strong, looked younger for his age, he was riding a horse, pretty much till the last day. And he worked till his last day. And we were saying with Chris, well, that explains that physical labor, any sort of, craftsmanship, and, especially when he was sculpting, he had to deal with a lot of big rocks, and it's quite not an easy craft work. It just keeps you alive, keeps your body going, it really does. Another good example is Chris's great grandma. They would have like a house on the hill near the Oslo or something.
No, Bergen.
Bergen.
It's a coastal fishing. It's a lot of salmon and that stuff that they eat, but also the physical. It was hard to get to her house, and that's why she were fit. But you can continue the story.
Yeah, no. The point was just she would go to Bazar every day, down the hill, up the hill, bring the stuff, cook for the family, and then she volunteered in a nursing home when she, at the age of 90, saying that she would take care of the old folks that was like 80, 60, 80, 70, 80 years younger than her. And she passed away at like 97 or something, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, she passed away very old and stayed active all the way till
the last day. So yeah, speaking of the Raphael, that was one thing about him. He really lived till his late years, and happy to know that he was able to do something that he lived for and loved the most till to the last day.
Here we go again. Beautiful painting. Welcome back, Edik. Welcome back, Parker.
Come back to everyone, guys.
Where are we at now? 30 hours? Yeah, this is 30, 32 hours. Going into 33. And no immediate stop in sight. Today I'll need a little bit of help from the chat. If there is any breakoffs or sound problems or anything, we had a power out in the whole street here. So we have one phone that we have data on through the mobile network, but the Wi-Fi isn't working. So if there's any problems, I can't double screen the chat and everything. I can watch it on this main one, but that won't tell me if it cuts out or if there's any problem. So please help me in the chat with that.
Yeah.
And no electricity also means no air conditioning. So if someone has a big leaf or something, they can come and waft us with. Heather Ray, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Normies think in hours, masterpieces take years. I could not agree more. My favorite saying is like, most people plan for Saturday night, smart people plan generations ahead.
It's very true.
And today, later today, in about 10 hours or so, we're going with the live with the website and obviously a stream connected to that. And there is still time to sign up for the redheaddiaries.net. All you need is to sign up with your email and you are in the drawing for
Your waiting list.
yeah, and you
have
have
lottery for one. So one lucky person gonna get the drawing made by me in the small size in acrylic paints with your reference. And yeah, that's. And for the rest, obviously, you will be notified about the launch of the prints of the Valkyrie, the first blood Valkyrie, before everyone else. And those will come. I'll show you the approximate sample of the certificate. Obviously, that's not the done work, we've just been testing, but it's going to be handmade certificate and quite personalized to every person.
not quite personalized, it's going to be exactly personalized to the person
Yes.
that's getting it. And if I don't know if you
So
know
when it gets to the point, the people who purchase the
so we will have printed or wax imprint with flower inside, her signature and everything. Like I said, this is just a prototype because we can't pre-make them because they're going to be individually made for everyone involved, and they're going to be with flowers that have been put in the ledger, and everyone who buys this first edition will get their name in the ledger. And we're not saying too much about it, but the first 10 people will also get like a special, they will get a special consideration for just that. And I hope you think that's a little bit cool than just a print. It's a first edition not even first edition. It's the final edition. It's only going to be released in
For this specific painting.
yeah, about 40 examples of this will ever be made. We will close the sales manually when we feel the launch is complete.
Yes, and yeah, the people who will purchase it are definitely obviously gonna get an email. But in that email, one of the things we add will be because some people we know who might purchase because we already have personal stories with remotely. With some people, we might not know them directly, but if you're gonna want to share some little personal story, something cute, maybe something your daughter's name or whatever it is, that's gonna be added into that personalized part of the certificate, if you know what I mean, right? So, well, that is further down way. That's regarding people who will purchase the prints. They will get the email anyway, so we'll take it from there.
V-Man says, I can't wait to see what's in the shop, to be honest. I think we should just be honest about it straight away.
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
clarified that one.
we'll clarify it. We won't have a lot of stuff. And this is very intentional. We're rolling this out very slowly so that the Valkyrie First Blood will actually be the only thing in the shop. There will be an aggregate for all her social media and all that kind of stuff. But initially it's just this one piece because this has been a very long time coming. So it's just fitting that it gets all the attention, and we are more interested in doing personalized, highly detailed, high quality stuff than mass marketing stuff. We can do a little bit of that later.
The point is, obviously the shop is going to gradually get filled up with different prints, and further down the line even some other items too. It's just right now there's going to be only this one. That's the first one and the only thing that's going to be launched in the website.
Welcome back, New Boots. Welcome back, Ninja.
Welcome back to everyone.
Okay. Ninja 2, what are you contemplating? I'm curious. Your mom says hello. Привет, Irina.
Привет, mama.
Привет, mama.
Yeah, say hi to my mom. It's Be Beauty Tbilisi. That's my mom.
Mauve 1696. Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, this is the last live stream before we open the shop in about 9-10 hours, somewhere around there. The official open of the shop will be announced live on stream, and if you're signed up at redheaddiaries.net, you have a chance to win a personalized artwork, and you will get notified before every drop and every limited edition, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, that's true.
Do you also do artwork, guy behind the camera? My skill set is much more in leadership and organization and all that kind of stuff. I'm the one who makes all of this possible from a logistics standpoint. So organizing the painting and organizing the drops and the financing and all the other things behind. Fair enough. AHM says nonsense. I don't know what you're saying nonsense to. Clarify. Okay, so power should be back at 2:30. That's 3 hours from now.
Okay. So right now that means we no longer have power, but it's okay.
What will be the next piece? Well, we actually know that one. It's a consignment. It's a picture of a goat in the Grand Canyon. A very cool picture, and we picked that one because she hasn't done much animals. She's just been focused on portraits of humans.
And that's right, I can do much more than that. And again, the part of the live streaming painting and showing the painting after painting is also showing you the evolution and showing you how I go out the comfort zone, basically trying different things. But also within my style. You know, already see my style is quite sharp and dynamic. And I like to keep exploring around it.
That's cool. That one I really want to see. A goat in the Grand Canyon sounds interesting, actually. That's why like when you see what she's gonna start painting, it has real character and it has the type of feeling, and like it suits her style really well. And I'm just reminding people, it's like no more spamming, please. You will just get blocked. When is she sparring?
Sparring. Technically we have sparrings today, but that's with pro group that I cannot film there. They're all in preparational phase and we have all agreement that no filming. But I'm thinking because all of those guys are significantly bigger than me, and yeah, they do some technical work, but it doesn't really make sense. Like I need someone smaller that I can really execute things that I'm training on. So I'm thinking to maybe move sparring days in the same spot where I was. The coach actually said that he called back in St. Petersburg and he wants to bring, I think it's a couple, both boxers, and one of them is a girl. And he wants to organize me a sparring partner. That would be great. But yeah, other than that, yeah, just no news. Keep preparing. A lot of conditioning training. A lot of.
Is this AI the stream? Babe, just a very quick turn and just give a peace sign to just know, like, no, this is a real person doing a real live with real awesome people like V-Man and Ninja and New Boots and
Audience, yes.
and Matt and yeah.
Matt is there.
No, Matt is not here right now. I'm just mentioning some of the many people we have in the stream quite often.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is this AI? No, not AI. The AI is the voice behind the camera. Yeah. Well, we jokingly said like she actually is AI. Sometimes she's autistic intelligence and sometimes she's artistic intelligence. Depends on which mood she's in. Although you have very seldom moods at all in like a negative sense. You're pretty almost happy.
Yeah.
Now they're agreeing that I am the AI apparently, so okay.
Baby, you're talking to AI so often, you're turning into one, that's true.
Well, yeah, but one of my companies I run and I have 5 AI bots working at the same time that I argue with all the time.
Yeah, AI starter was crazy.
real star is the person behind camera. Well,
That's true. I don't. I completely agree.
uh, you know what they say, at least the cameraman doesn't die, so yeah, they always survive.
Yep.
Well, except in Natural Born Killers, where they just left the camera and not the cameraman. He wants her to sing for us. Do you feel like singing just a tiny little bit, maybe?
I'm trying to remember a song that I'm not gonna mess up the lyrics. No?
Welcome back, Nayan.
Welcome back, Marianne. Just one second. I'm too focused on the details right now, but I'm also thinking what to sing. What happened?
No, the stand had an issue.
You do. Oh, okay. I thought you'd puddle.
Yeah. You are Russian. Why don't you speak Russian, your native language? She's not Russian.
Georgian. I mean, I have Russian roots, but I'm Georgian. I was born in Georgia. I was raised in Georgia. Pro Georgia. So I speak Russian when I need to, but this channel is in English, and I prefer it to be so.
I didn't know she was so good at painting. Yes, she is incredibly good. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all, like, it's incredible, look at this stuff. And this is not even done, this is just in the process.
Appreciate it.
And all of this came out of her head. I mean, I'm the reference a little bit, it's kind of my face.
We use some references for the accuracy, for example, the helmet, but right now with the ornaments in the front, I'm improvising. Those were, I used from the reference, so I have some blueprint, but the front side, it's completely freestyle right now.
You should sell your art. We're opening the web shop today.
Starting from, but we start from the print. So first painting that I ever did live stream, first
So
blood.
it's not so much a drop of a shop, it's more a shop, it's a drop essentially. It's the first drop, and that we're gonna build out from the reference with one single selling point to begin with, and then expanding out on it. Hey yo, what's your name, cameraman? I'm Chris. I'm Diana's husband. And, if you signed up for redheaddiaries.net, there's still time to be in the drawing of like a lottery of potentially winning your own handmade painting by Diana on live stream in acrylic. Hold that up for 1 second, sweetie. In this size, but you decide the reference. So if you want it to be your dog, your uncle, your grandma, your car, no, not your car actually, but
Yours, I know.
an animal, a person, or like, you get to pick within reason. But cars is not one of her strong points.
Excuse me? I don't recognize and care about cars. It doesn't mean I cannot to paint one.
Yeah, yes, I know, but you're not really interested in it. It's not really.
But I'm not interested in cars, not in painting in cars.
Yes.
Art. Okay.
Yes. Okay, baby, calm down.
No, calm. It's just funny. You said it a couple of times. And I said, why cars? Why not cars? And then I said that I don't care cars. Like I don't really. I don't. There are some cars I don't even like find the difference between. But when I'm in an artist mode, I can do anything. I can paint and draw anything literally. And well, The car art can be quite cool actually for the painting and design.
You're a card. I think she can fight. She's actually now in training camp for her professional fighting debut. And I do apologize. It looks like we have fairly poor video quality and sound. There's been a power out in the building. It's gonna be gone for a couple hours, so we're just going through data. So I hope it's okay-ish. Durinson, hello again. Welcome back, buddy. Everything good?
Oh,
And I'm gonna just red. Matt is back.
Guess who's back? Matt is back.
I'm back again. Hope you guys are well, doing so. Oh, thank you so much. No, we're doing great. We just had a power out, so it's a little bit of a struggle with internet and stuff.
Yep. But we will find a solution.
So she uses your face for male painting. She uses her own for female painting.
Not necessarily.
The Valkyrie looks like First Blood looks a little bit like her.
Just the vibe, I think. That
Yeah.
doesn't really look like.
And yes, I was the reference for this one, but I'm actually from the culture that she's painting. She won't use my face in other.
It's not like all the time thing.
Yeah. And if you move the chair a little bit, baby, they can see that you can draw completely different faces. That's Paul Reed, an MMA fighter, we know. Yes, I can also fight Joel. That mean fighter painting looks badass. Imagine looking like that fellow. Yeah, he's a real fighter. He's MMA.
This painting is literally from he's one of his fights, so it's literally not face off, but when they're in the cage before the start.
Yeah,
of the
this
fight.
is Paul Reed. Started fighting after alcoholism and some drug use and stuff at age 35. Had a very impressive streak and retired with a win at 50, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, after we'll the limited edition prints and kind of get over that for that's the this painting is pretty much ready for the purchase. I mean, to be sent. That's what we'll do. One of the things we'll do, we'll send a couple of the things couple of the paintings here. One for Matt and one for the Paul.
Someone was asking about if you know Merab, you don't know him directly, but you know a lot.
Personal, but a lot of um, common friends and acquaintances we have.
She was strong on her pull-ups, New Boot says. Yeah, then you're checking out some of her shorts and stuff.
Thank you.
Um,
Thanks to my husband.
so he started fighting late? Did he have a wrestling background? Actually, that I'm not 100% sure of, but
I think he trained maybe a little bit in childhood or something, but not like in the, like he had to relearn a lot of stuff. And the BJJ, he became black belt BJJ after basically becoming an MMA champion, MMA fighter, and becoming pro. If you want more accurate description on this part of biography, I think you can just look it up. Definitely will be in the net.
Well, Rahul, I don't see your question. Oh yeah, now I found it. Greek art, are those inspired from the gladiator area? These two now is Norse inspired. This is a Berserker, and this was the other one. The one on top there is a Valkyrie. It's called First Blood, and we're doing a series on warrior culture all around the world. So we're gonna do Maori and Native American warriors and the Georgian, some from South America. So like from all over the world, and it's gonna be a 10 series with 10 different warrior cultures, and it's all going to be live streams, the entire stream, the entire painting process. When you come to Argentina, let me know.
Me and my husband travel together, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, Argentina is like on a long short list, if that makes any sense. We are going there, but like we're traveling so much and seeing so many places, so we'll see. Rahul says, do you plan to do art inspired from India too? I'm not 100% sure it's going to be in this series, but we are going to do a series at some point with
what interests me on the Hindu is definitely Hindu mythology and religion, like Shiva and Shakti and those kind of deities.
Yeah.
Like very hard to paint, but also so fascinating. So many colors, but not in that sense. More black.
Yeah, we spent some time in India. We've seen Amir Shah. Okay, you do the list because you remember it.
So we were in Mumbai, then we went to Goa, then we went to Amritsar, the golden temple in the Sikh dominant population. Then it was Haridwar, Rishikesh. We really loved Rishikesh. We stayed there for a little bit, and then we went to Delhi. But yeah, that was a little bit of cycle around the west and northwest of, not like a north, but like western part, and then a little bit of northern, and then close to the central, which is Delhi.
Conquistador painting request here. We'll see. I mean, the conquistadors. Yeah, it's something we have to think about. I mean, we have 10.
There's some conquerors, there's some fighters, warriors. I still, right now in this series at least, sticking to more of the stoicism and more of the clean warrior art, meaning like samurais and some or some knights with the honor thing. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Not like Alexander the Great was great, for example, but he also conquered and killed a lot of people.
This is what I was gonna say. Maybe a conquistador isn't right exactly for this series, but
Yeah.
it could be more interesting to maybe do a famous conquistador, one specific one.
Well, or if I did a series of actually bloody leaders in there, like show the what the price they pay, because like Vlad Tepes was in my eyes the other day, you know, I think he came into the great power and the great influence and money and everything that you can dream of, but then also what price you pay for it. You know what I mean? So that would be a little bit more, how to say, like heavy type of art. That wouldn't be an art, just a regular art you put on in your living room, unless it's very gothic or that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's there are a lot of ideas. It's just about the execution and picking the right.
Is this particular painting going to be auctioned? Yes, at some point, but with the caveat. So the Paul Reed painting is not going to be sold. That's already designed and spoken for and done. The original of the Valkyrie, First Blood. We have a viewing coming up very soon. The guy is seriously interested, and we're doing it.
If that doesn't work, just gonna we will let you know on that painting, because we are launching the limited edition prints for now. That's the first thing we do on our website. But possibly, if that painting doesn't sell on the spot, that will be the next thing we do.
Well, this is also whatever. If you're genuine, what I was gonna say is, like, if you're genuinely interested in art pieces you see on the stream, contact us directly. There is email link in the description of the channel, and we will prioritize selling it directly to fans from the stream before auctions, because we want the fans to get it.
Yeah, we have a set price for it. The only difference auction is you put that set price and then you see how it goes. Maybe it goes for exact the price. Maybe there's a little bit of bidding. Some of my friends that are good selling artists, they've done it. That's what I know from their experience and their advice. However, we have a set price, which is like a minimum price that we're happy, and I'm happy to away that art for. You know what I mean? So you can always find out about it through email.
Yeah. So contact us there. Consignments and direct offers on pieces like this one here. There's a question also, how long does this take her? This is now hour 33, so 33 hours in, and you're estimating at least 10 more hours on this one, or like it's going to be it's well over 30 hours already. So yeah, good night, Matt. Thank you.
Hey, good night. I just gotta look at the chat a little bit.
Karaoke when? Karaoke is tomorrow in the evening. Or evening. Saturday evening for us in Vietnam. Welcome back. God's Bow says more than enough. More than enough of what? Sorry, maybe I missed something. When is Red's fight? Will you post? We're rooting for her. The fight date hasn't been set. The contract hasn't been signed or anything, but she is in a very serious training camp
preparing right now,
in what we call pre-fight camp. So this is just getting ready for a camp. And will have a date relatively soon, but yes, it will be posted. We will keep you updated on everything. More active than not. Rahul, messages may be automatically limited by the YouTube algorithm. But I see mainly of them. Yeah, it's just, she paints in the day, exercises in the afternoon, and karaoke hosts at night. What an energetic woman. I love. Yeah, she has a lot of energy.
Trying my best. Yes, and then some days I'm like, I need to sleep. I need to massage. Yeah, I definitely find the time to recover as well in between because sometimes it's pure grinding, but it can get tough.
Yeah, Rahul, like we try to get all the messages, but there's quite a lot of them, and some messages will get just, I'll just not see, and said some of them just comes up with like for review, and I can't open all of those. So sometimes you may still see your message, but it's not getting through the algorithm or getting through in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, I can scroll up and read, but like I said, there's a lot of messages coming in, and we're also producing an entire show here. So we'll, like I said, we will try to answer as many messages as we can, but.
Yeah,
And today we have a little bit more issues also because there's a power out, so we only have data on one phone that we're streaming on. Greetings, you guys. That painting is turning out absolutely incredible.
Thank you very much.
That was Bert.
Thanks, Bert.
Always good to see you in the chat. Did everyone sign up for redheaddiaries.net? Today is final chance to be in the contest to win a artwork in acrylic, a little bit smaller than this obviously, but you get to pick the reference. So redheaddiaries.net is where you can sign up, and all you have to do is leave your email. That's it.
Yeah, but it's also for you to get notified first hand about when the Valkyrie, the first blood Valkyrie gets launched, and so you can get your own piece. Because I know quite a lot of people wanted the print of it, not the original. So.
Can I buy that painting? Someone asked. In the channel description, so you just click into the channel, there is an email, diana.redheaddiaries@gmail.com. If there's genuine offers on the table for pictures, we will consider it. The piece like that would start at 5, 6, 7,000 at auction at the minimum, so take that into consideration. Chris, this is for you. So you're born in Norway, but how long did you live there, and do you have any warm feelings about the place without memories in your loved one, just for the place? No, obviously I've lived in Norway for big parts of my life, and I do have friends and family and stuff back home that I have fond memories of, and Norway is a very incredibly safe, very cultured, very good country, at least so far. So yeah, I'm proud to be Norwegian.
That's good.
Greetings from Argentina, wishing success for you. Goodbye, that's Joel. Take care.
Take care.
My best wishes to Red on the paintings, the MMA, and the karaoke sessions. Enjoy and keep smiling always. I'm sure all the hard work will be immensely successful.
I appreciate it, and yeah, I believe so too. I believe in the hard work.
Shannon Way says, hello, how are you? Welcome back, Shannon Way.
Well, hello and welcome back. Okay, let's move in. Need to look at the reference, and I don't know if my phone is still good. Can I look at it? Yep. We'll probably have to go out and charge it somewhere else.
No, it's not an issue because
Oh, okay. Then you
I have battery banks always with me, you know that.
Okay.
You know that.
Okay.
And in 3 hours, the power is gonna be back anyway. That's what
So,
the landlord said
yeah,
at least.
should be okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna continue on the other ornaments. So right now, this part, I'm just gonna leave it for a little bit because I'm not sure what I want to do with here. But I can work on the rest. Try to do that. So, picture reference. Here we go.
At least so far, it's the most important thing. Immigration should not destroy Norway. Yeah, no, we are pretty strict and we are learning from the mistakes people around us in neighboring countries have done, which have now drastically changed their policies because they're not really viable. Never ask, where are you two from? I'm gonna answer for her because she's so into her painting now that there's no point in trying
There's no point.
in trying to communicate with you. She's from Georgia, Tbilisi, and I am from Norway. Trying to see here.
This one part.
Tbilisi is a beautiful city. Say here, Georgian, Gamarjos,
Oh my just.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Oh, welcome from Baton Rouge.
Huh?
And the battery is one thing, but when we don't have air conditioning either.
It's another one.
How long does it take you to finish a picture here?
Well, it's already 30 something hours into this one, so I don't really know exactly.
The Valkyrie took about 14, 15, 16 hours, somewhere in that neighborhood. The Paul Reed one took what, over 20 hours?
Yes.
This one so far has 33 hours in now, and it's not even close to being done.
Yeah.
Why don't you have air conditioner? We have air conditioner, it's just we don't have power right now. The power is out in the street. Can you explain how to sign up for the drawing? I went to the website, but please. But the website is literally just put your email into the sign up link and you're automatically on the list.
Yeah.
And the first email is already been sent out to the first group of people that did it. We're gonna send another email soon, and then Corvus album, I signed up. Let me know when it's up for sale. We will let you know.
You will get the email. That's the point.
Yeah.
To sign up.
We will put it on directly, and if you're talking about buying this one specifically that you see in the picture, send us an email on the diana.redheaddiaries@gmail.com. It's also in the channel description. If you send us an email there and you talk about that specific picture, then we can talk
If
about.
it was original painting, that's a little bit different conversation. But if you
Yeah.
want to be one of the people who purchases the First Blood Valkyrie, and potentially one of the, if you become you can become a lucky person who gets the little personalized painting as well, then you need to go to the website, put your email there, just do that, and you will get an email from us. Yeah, am I correct?
Yeah. So yeah, like if you're looking for a specific piece, or even if you want a consignment and that kind of stuff, then we can discuss it. But we've said no to people. There's some people, like there's some art that just doesn't suit their style. She does not like. There's a lot of factors there.
So we're open to the conversation. That's
Yeah.
what Chris is saying.
For now, there's going to be limited edition prints with. Hold this up for a second, sweetie, so they can just see. It's like, this is just a prototype, but like there's going to be signed, handwritten documents with what you see, like wax imprint with flowers picked locally, signature, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. We apologize if there's a little bit much commercials in this one, because this is literally launch day. So we launch up later. We launch the website later today with the limited edition
Today
prints.
for us, for United States, it's tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that depends on where we are in the world. It's now 11:40 locally in Vietnam, and that means that we are 8 hours and 20 minutes away from the next live stream where we're going to launch things. So, Ashkai Patel. That means Vietnam also been affected due to the Israel-Iran situation. The power out has nothing to do with that. That's just.
Sometimes that happens.
No, it's just it's a scheduled repair. So they're going to fix something in that they need to turn off the power for. New boots. I hope that answered your question. Basically, the pinned comment, redheaddiaries.net. That's where you can sign up if you want directly about a specific piece or a commission, a consignment. Then contact us through the email in the channel description. But as long as you've signed up with your email on the mailing list, then you're already in. You have the possibility to win. You're in the draw.
Yeah.
How many hours a day on average is electricity available there? It's usually available 24/7.
Yeah,
It's literally just because they had a repair.
Yeah, it's definitely not a Cuba. It's like Vietnam is probably the best communist country ever. They kind of was a combination of a little bit of the Daoism mentality, and also unlike the other, Ho Chi Minh genuinely was the only communist leader who was well educated in France, and he just was fascinated by Marxers. On the contrast of the horrible imperialism in the Vietnam, where people were just dying out of starvation, so he brought it in, and he was literally the only communist leader who would say patriotism first, communism second. Like communism is just a tool for kind of making things work. And
But it's not real communism here, really.
that's the point. It's not, because it doesn't work like on paper, or in reality, like on paper. So you need to combine it with industrialism, with capitalism, so people can just build opportunities for themselves, and that's how it seems to be there. So they kind of let everyone, not foreigners, but in Vietnam, it's rather easy to get a license to literally put the stand right on the sidewalk and sell coffee, food, whatever you want, because everyone does that. No issues with the light.
Looking at her arm, what is that? That's a
Tattoo?
tattoo.
It's definitely a tattoo.
Red is lucky to have such a caring and supportive husband.
I'm
Yes,
very
she is.
lucky, yes. I completely agree. Thank you for noticing that.
For a small country, it works. Nick sent a bunch of memberships.
Oh, thank you, Nix. Oh, that's very sweet.
I think we remember you were here on last time when you were on your birthday or something like that. Isn't that correct?
Possibly.
Because I think I'm almost certain he's done this before. We very much appreciate it. I can't show Diana on the phone because we've had a power out in the building, so we're using one phone, the phone that has data on it to
Yeah.
stream this. Yeah, baby, turn around and
Yeah.
it's like
Well, thank you very much.
he literally sent 5 memberships.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
like,
Can I look? Just...
you can see we can just have it in the camera.
Oh, thanks, Nix. Well, and I remember, I think you've done that before, so that's
That's
super
wonderful.
awesome.
Thank you.
That's super awesome.
And yeah, since you're here now, I'll mention it again. Today, in about 8-9 hours, we will launch the shop officially, or not the shop. We will release a drop of limited edition print and with intricate documents, wax seals, signatures, all that kind of stuff, and it will be manually closed at around 40 examples, maybe even less. We will just close it when it feels complete.
Yes, that's true.
The art is amazing, love it.
I appreciate it. I think it's really getting good.
Do you think to stay in Vietnam permanently?
It's more part-time of the base, but we intend to come back here and there. Right now we're staying here for sure. But
I mean, for at the very minimum for the next 6 months.
yeah.
Have any other paints on room to show us? No, this is everything she's done in Vietnam
So far, yeah.
so far. We're gonna fill up the entire gallery here. We actually live in the gallery. It's a huge 60 square meter room and then a separate kitchen and bathroom. But it's essentially a art studio.
Yeah, that's what it really looks like.
So we are documenting every single step of the process from start to finish. Where we really want you to see the whole process and really get invested into the pictures, because I mean, this is now almost 34 hours in. It's 33 hours plus on just this one painting, and yeah, it keeps going. Do you like Cuba? Well, we have a Cuban friend here, very, very wonderful dancer friend of ours, and she talked about Cuba like it was a nightmare.
Meaning the situation with the government and how people live right now. But she also was saying, but the people are actually in the better conditions, it's the beautiful climate, beautiful culture, talented people, and you know how it works.
So yeah, we're speaking from personal experience with actually Cubans that grew up in Cuba, and they're not very happy with the situation that is there. Norseman, great show. Johnny MC14, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back.
What does the tattoo mean?
It's a dragon. It's a female warrior. It's just. I was born the year of the dragon. It's kind of.
You're an iron dragon, right?
I'm an iron dragon, yeah, but we were so, I don't know, we didn't manage to create a sketch of the iron dragon. When he made this, two artists made this sketch, I was like, you know, I like it. Let's just, he looks unique, cool,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely is a cool tattoo.
So when you finish with that little piece there, there's a stretching break and everything
Yes,
else,
yes,
you know.
it's time for it.
And I'm gonna ask in the chat, because we have a power out, we can't check on other devices to see if the stream is going well. So please let us know in the chat if there's problems with lagging, sound issues, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for letting us know everything is fine.
Thank you.
No audio, video, or lag issues. Well, thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, that's good. That means we can keep going for now.
But yeah, to answer a little bit about the question that was before, if we're going to do Indian warrior, I think we're gonna save the Indian culture for more of your deities, more of your gods and that kind of stuff. It's much more interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you agree with it?
Yeah.
And we have spent time in India, and we know the culture there to a certain extent. Obviously, the surface area, because we only spent a month there, but.
Yeah, no, I agree.
what is going to be your next destination? I mean, we're going to Cambodia, but that's very quickly just for a visa run. Our next real trip, so to say, will probably be Thailand, because I mean, I've been before, Diana hasn't, but we also have some friends that are fighting there. Some of the people work with Valentina Shevchenko and stuff, and they have made the fighting, her fighting debut may actually take place in Thailand. So we'll see.
Nothing's scheduled. We're just speculating right now. So let's just we'll let you know once it's already known. Okay?
Yeah, when we have the contracts and everything in place, then we'll check. Phuket is beautiful, yes. For us, we will go wherever like there is a good fighting camp and good.
Well, that's actually in the Phuket that our friends are, but it's between Phuket and Bangkok. They very commonly go for the fights to Bangkok because that's the bigger scene. But in Phuket, they like to leave and prepare.
Greetings from New Zealand. Welcome, New Zealand.
We like New Zealand. Welcome.
Okay, little Captain OCD.
Yes.
Time for stretching.
I'm Captain OCD. So I'm gonna stretch, and I'm gonna tell you about that this is the last live stream before our next live stream, which is the launch of the website. But more importantly, it will be a launch of the first Valkyrie. So let me be clear, it's not that we're launching a website with a lot of ready items. We're gonna do it gradually. So the only item will be available is the limited edition prints for the First Blood Valkyrie. Those prints will come with the handwritten certificate. This is just a prototype, but this is the approximate how it's gonna look. With very personalized message in there to every and each buyer. Then also, if you still sign up for the waiting list, so if you go to my YouTube channel page and you just click on the link for the website, right now you will appear in the waiting list. So all you need to do is put your email down there, and can you pass me the matte painting, please? So I'll show them that one of the lucky people from those who signs for the waiting list will get the chance to get the painting done by me with acrylic paints and with your reference, meaning that you can tell me what you want it to be, and I'll make it for you and ship it to you. So it's a little lottery game we have, but more importantly, that's just for one person out of the entire list. For everyone in the list, you're gonna get notified earlier than everyone else regarding the launch of the limited edition prints for this painting. So here we go. One more thing I will mention as well, because this is done for the print on demand company, that's gonna be first purchase, and then we will send the handmade certificates from our end, so you will receive 2 deliveries. Okay.
So Nick is sending one here. This is the one who gifted all. Once the website opens, email me a postcard. If you have signed up for the
waiting list, you actually will receive the email.
Well, if you signed up right now, then you didn't receive it. So some people have gotten an email already. That's an initial one. But Nick, if you have signed up for the email, you will email list, you will get an email that will tell you when the web shot opens. And it's literally the next live stream will start in 8 hours, and somewhere around there we will open the site. V-Man says, nice.
Nice.
Great. V-Man is such a good friend of the channel. Would you be interested at all in being a moderator, V-Man? No pressure at all. It's more like a signal that you're appreciated and welcome to the.
Feeling like, of course.
Yeah, because you're a lot here, and like it's not
It's not a job.
Don't feel like it's like a job.
It doesn't mean that you have to appear in every single live stream. It just it's very comfortable in the sense of the people that we start liking, and we build mutual sympathy and trust through the live streams. We just offer them that, and whenever they show up, they have the power in their hand. They have the button to pretty much just get rid of some nonsense, and it works well because, well, yeah, it's just accumulative teamwork. Okay, a little ornament here. What time is it?
It is 12 o'clock exactly. So I'm just letting people in the chat know that if you're sending emails and that kind of stuff right now, we have a bit of a power out and we only have data on the phone that is live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be concerned if you're not getting replies straight away now.
Yeah.
We will update that a little bit later. And in a couple hours, the power should be back also. But
Yeah.
for now, we're a little bit limited in what we can do. Sweetie,
Yeah.
take this and show them the details that you're liking the most at the moment.
Well, I did definitely like the ornaments, especially here on the front. I do like how the raven is looking, and well, that's the thing. It looks completely different. Like it's so darkened and nice in the real life. Like right now, it's the camera kind of.
Are you sure you don't want the raven to pop a little bit more?
I can do that a little bit later, but I think he's good. There's gonna be some other stuff going. Can you help me, please?
No, never. Why would I ever help you? There.
Well, I don't want to show you. I just want to do. Okay, I'll do this. Hey, Nix, thank you for the super chat donation. Wow, that's
Amazingly generous. Thank you so much.
that's amazingly generous. I'm just gonna quickly show them. I want to see it on the light myself, like direct light, and see how that's gonna look. And we just do it quickly, and you're not gonna be visible. It's quite a bright light. No, it's better when it's tamed down. Well, okay, I'll move it like this. And back to normal. Here we go. I can take care of it, thank you. No, by accident. So, well, definitely it's a painting for in a little bit of dark, tamed room.
Yeah, Nick, really appreciate it. Hope you're having an amazing day.
Happy to.
Ah, perfect. Okay, but then we'll do that.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. I mean, it's like sometimes there's disrespect, child, but people who disrespect others, they haven't been taught the rules of respect, how that actually works. So respect, being able to respect someone is a skill, and yeah, sometimes you gotta enforce that, and that's what our moderators do.
Well, I very often use the combination of me and Diana. It's Iron Fist and a velvet glove. Diana is much better at dealing with people and having patience and that kind of stuff, and I'm more like brute forcing everything. But the combination of those two things, when used correctly, is
Yeah.
very powerful, I think.
Yes, that is true. I completely agree with that.
So yeah, throw us a comment in the section, V-Man, just to double check to see that you're the moderator status updated on you. And let's not underplay, like when Nix does something like send us $50 and lots of memberships and stuff, it's hugely appreciated.
Yeah,
And
it's very big for the channel, and it's,
we try not to ask for this because we don't like that style of, but when someone does it, we just recognize this, like.
yeah. And also feel free to ask more questions when you do that. Like literally can attach something that you're very interested in, and we'll try our best to respond to those questions.
Is there greenery in Vietnam?
Greenery?
Greenery, yeah. No, there's huge swaths of Vietnam that's just jungle.
You mean how, like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Even the chunk is where Willie is very nice in that sense.
Yeah, we have walking distance to the beach here and stuff, and there's palm trees, and it's very, very idyllic and beautiful here for sure.
Yeah.
Greek gods and warriors are very good looking. Yeah.
No, 100%.
How many internet providers are there in India?
That's an interesting question. I think quite a lot. And I think it's also regional. In some regions, there's one, like certain types are more popular, and some. Because Vietnam is, at the end of the day, it's not a small country.
It's 110 million people in this country, and it's going to become an economic superpower, I believe.
Yeah.
And they've been. I mean, it's not ideal for us as foreigners, but I actually think it's good that foreigners can't buy land, they can buy apartments and that kind of stuff, which is not ideal for us because we would like to buy land, but it protects the Vietnamese, and they have a very safe, good system here, so yeah.
It's probably not perfect when we don't know the insides of it, but someone said very interesting observation. Vietnamese are not managerial in the sense of like in the West, you know, if you're a manager and if someone in your team spoiled up, they gotta tell you to go fix that no matter what, and that's a big stress. Well, here they don't like that stress. They rather kind of suss it out, solve it together, and we notice it in the fields. And they don't like conflict in that sense. They don't like fighting.
Asia is a beautiful culture. Well, there's many cultures in Asia, but a lot of Asian cultures are very beautiful. Yes, and
Yeah. No,
we have had very good experiences with the Vietnamese.
We do.
I mean, in any country that you have some poverty and that kind of stuff, you will see people try to take advantage a little bit, but
in Vietnam, they don't really see that much, at least in the chunk. It depends. Probably Hanoi and some other places are a little bit tougher. Bigger cities, the capitals, but
VJ says Europe should be following that rule. Yeah, I agree with you. I think you should keep the country for your citizens.
I think it's from Confucius. It's from Confucius philosophy that comes in there, like it's just saving the face kind of thing.
You mean Confucius?
Is it Confucius in English? Confucius in Russian.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's Confucius.
Confucius.
I
love how you get amused when I say it.
When you butcher the English language, yes, I always find it funny. How many hours did it take for the walk for the Valkyrie? You're referring to this one here. That was her first ever live stream, and I think we live streamed that for about 16 hours in total. Um, I'll give you a little bit more of a close-up. It's a very different style. If you see, the skin is much
Grainy?
more harsh architecture to it. It's much more grainy. It's much more like with this one, it's more almost alabaster looking and portraity, like almost like a statuette. This is what would you describe this style as, baby?
Well, this is very detailized. Like I'm trying to really, but obviously it's painting. You look at it, there might be some imperfections, but on a smaller scale, because like even when you get close, you see the details, and when you zoom out.
Well, for instance, what you're doing here, is that like a little imperfection in the shield where he got knocked or something like that?
Yeah, and I'll add more of those too. So again, I'm not doing hyper-realism, at least for in this one, right? So it makes sense to have it like this. To me, at the end of the day, it's all about the effect of the painting. It can have imperfections. That's why it's art, not a print or picture, right?
So Nick is saying something very nice here. I watch for the art, the details and the patient, and then to find out the artist has a best friend that enjoys the process. This is relationship, friendship, art and life. Everything about this is nice. That is wonderful. That was so nice.
So
Thank you
awesome.
so much. That's
So
appreciated.
awesome. No, but that's right. That's right. In everything, the relationship is also an art. Everything is an art in this life, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And art is probably one of the best expressions of the humanity. One of the best things that humanity created is
Yeah.
the ability to create art.
So I'm just gonna mention it again because this is kind of crunch time. Redheaddiaries.net, it's the pinned comment. If you sign up there, you're in the competition to win a handmade art piece in acrylic on
In acrylic paint.
on a smaller canvas, about this size. You see it compared to my hand. So it's not as big as this one, but it will be painted live on the stream for you with your reference. And all you have to do, literally all you have to do, is give your email at redheaddiaries.net. And no, there's going to be no Redhead Diaries crypto coin or
We're not doing that.
we're not stupid stuff like scamming influencers try to do. That's not what it's about at all. Pure class, clapping hands from V-Man. I wish I had your patience. You both complement each other and I can feel the compassion. That was wonderful, thank you.
It's very sweet, thank you.
Art and music, yeah. Diana's also a musician, and I'm now.
I'm not a musician. I love how
You're a musician, baby.
I child song.
If you can,
the world champ.
I'm not saying you're the world champion or anything. I'm saying you're a musician. You can play instruments, right? And you can sing, right?
On the amateur
Then you're.
level, and I can sing, yes.
No need for all these. Okay, on an amateur level, blah, blah, blah. You're a musician. I'm gonna get you a guitar at some point in the near future too, so you can.
You call me a singer.
Patience is the highest virtue, VJ says, and I would kind of have to agree.
Yeah. No, patience is the highest virtue and big strength.
So, really, what instruments do you play?
Just a guitar. But again, I'm not good at notes. I didn't get to that point, but I play acoustic guitar, and well, if we get the guitar, I practice more, get back to practice, because I could play some of the more advanced stuff.
Yeah, because you don't have enough things to do. You need more. That's more hobbies. So we got funny. I joking aside, I'm actually gonna get a guitar. I played piano and drums, but wasn't too good. So good with the drums. But you were good at piano then?
Well, drums are hard. They're super difficult. It really is.
Norway is famous for Vikings, another interesting spear to get inspired from and draw on the canvas. Yeah, that's why we did. I mean, I'm Norwegian, so I am a Viking, and I look like a Viking too. I'm a big guy, blue eyes, beard, bald head, the whole 9 yards. And we're doing warrior cultures from all around the world for the first 10 pieces, and then we're going to do another 10 pieces for other things, maybe historical figures, or from India we're looking at doing something um, with with some of your gods. You have amazing artwork and that kind of stuff with the Shiva and Shakti, and like there's just a lot of cool.
Shiva and Shakti are good representations of feminine and masculine, and actually very cool analogy. Shiva is the universe, like a mind. Basically, he's like you, like, or like the consciousness. And Shakti is the energy. She's creation. She's procreation.
So I'm what?
It's just Shakti.
Okay, no, I'm Shiva.
Shiva.
I'm
Shakti.
Shiva and you're Shakti.
And that's the female and male like origins. It's like very close to Yin principle, but so Shakti, there is the energies and the chakras actually work that way. Kundalini Shakti is the form of Shakti going up, meeting Shiva from, like, they meet each other from the opposite directions. It's very...
And let me just clarify something. She doesn't say that I am Shiva. She says I have some of the characteristics of Shiva because I'm very cerebral. Like, I'm all about planning and structuring and making sure that everything is easy for Diana for live streams. And
creation.
Yeah.
Create.
I help with the production design background. I help with the...
What I meant, it's not only you,
Yeah.
it's masculine and feminine. Usually that's the dynamic very often. Obviously, it doesn't mean that men cannot be, creative, and it's not about that, but it's just about the energies. Like Shiva leads, he's like the creator of the world, but he cannot do it without Shakti, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because she's another part of it. Well, if people are familiar with the Hindu religion, or they're like, it's impossible to know all of it, but yeah, feel free to share it down in the comments.
Hey, Mikey Shelton, welcome back. Nick says yin and yang. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, same idea, same, slightly different periods and slightly different religions and cultures, but it's just the inherent truth of all of it. It's funny. People nowadays try to change the concept of masculine and feminine, how it actually works the best together, and folks from 2,000 years ago just were close enough to nature and just sit and actually bring the wisdom that actually works. No matter what century or millennia it is, it just works. That's why it's good to learn mythology and history of it.
Vijay says, I'm half Indian, but I'm atheist. I think we're not atheist directly, but we don't believe in any one specific monotheistic religion. I do believe though that, like for instance in Europe with deep cultural Christian heritage, that's what needs to be protected. But it doesn't mean, like, the culture and the religion are two separate things in a way. So you don't have to believe in everything to understand the good that comes from it. And yeah.
Well, atheism to me is also a little bit the same as saying that I'm devoted Christian, because you kind of lock yourself in all. But no offense, it's just my opinion. But I liked, it actually was conversation with Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is like a Christian, or at least he talks a lot about it.
Very, very quickly, but I'm just gonna. Nick just says, believe in everything, believe nothing.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. But what I was also saying that Westerns are believers, and well, Hindu and the Eastern religions are more of the seekers. And if you completely release yourself of the burden of following anything, unless you want to or just want to try it sometimes, well, when you become a seeker, then this doesn't really matter what it is. What matters is essentially what is the truth, or maybe there are many truths, and it's just in our universe. It's like we have like rather this or that, but universe works completely differently. So being a seeker is way more liberating than a believer, because you believe you lock yourself into some one thing. I like to be a seeker.
Yeah, it's not exactly what Nick is saying, but something similar to that. It's like, I just know enough to know that I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And to say that 100% sure there is no God, that's impossible. But there's also impossible to say that there is someone specific. But that's just from my perspective.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to believe is your choice.
But that's the thing, when you're a seeker, you feel free to change your, like, with your experience and with your growing wisdom, you can change your opinion. Like someone said very well, you should have a core values, strong, very strong, fundamental few values, but everything else, if you are never changing your mind throughout your life, then you're a fool. Because that means you're not growing, you're not listening to surroundings, you're not seeking. It's hard to be to be truthful.
So Masonic, you're just gonna get banned from the channel. What are you doing? And no one even sees your comment. So anyway.
Yeah, but don't even pay attention.
No, I'm not. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting him know nobody else saw his comment. I like to do what feels right, and if I give money to people in need, then that's my choice, but it has to feel right. Yeah, I mean, yes, altruism and helping your fellow man is important. You also have to have some structure in it, though.
Yeah, absolutely, guys.
There are 8 chakras in your body, and each has its significance. Each has unique energy and a correct activation that helps rejuvenate body plus mind. Concept in Hinduism is always encourage seeking answers.
I'm wondering what is the 8th chakra, because I read about chakras and there's some beliefs cut it into like more than 8, 7, 8. 7 is more into westernized, so the Eastern philosophy is brought in the Western. It's like a 7 chakra. So I'm wondering which one is 8 and where it's located. So if you can respond to that, that would be great. Really want to know about it.
Rahul, that's the question for you.
Yeah.
Please read my previous comment too. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. It's not that busy now, so I can. Honestly, I don't see it. I scroll up a fair bit. Are tariffs hitting you guys? No. No, we don't notice them at all. I mean,
Nothing in crypto?
I mean, yeah, it's like, yes, I'm heavily invested in crypto and metals and stuff, so that affects things, but not directly. Also, like with the business that we're doing here, with art pieces and that kind of stuff, the prints it's done through a printing service that makes them in something called Glici, which is grade. It's like a museum grade print quality that lasts for 100 years in the museum. Um, and it will, because it's from a fulfillment company, they will print it locally in your country. Or like when I sent one to my mom as a test, I sent one Valkyrie as a test to my mom, that got sent from Spain. So they have operations all over Europe and Asia and the US and everything. That means that you get the print faster. It means also you don't have to pay import tax duties and that kind of stuff in most cases.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is risky, but worth the risk. It's like a hedge against inflation. The only thing we know for sure is that the dollar is designed to be devalued over time. You're always going to lose money holding on to currencies that are subject to inflation. So, are you her husband? Yes, I am. How many siblings do you have?
Yeah, I think we can both answer the question. So yours and yours and mine.
I have 2 siblings.
And I also have 2 siblings. Well, I have an oldest sister. I have one sister. She's turning 22 this year, and the youngest one is half sister. She's turning 10, I think. Time's flying.
Vietnam doesn't have anything to do with the US, does it? I mean, I think they have trade things in place and all that kind of stuff, and the tariffs may affect some of it. I just saying
In daily life, we don't really get affected here right now.
Do you guys have a radio? If so, next time, could you guys groove some tunes while getting artsy?
Radio. I'm wondering if it's is it copyright? Probably.
Well, this is the thing. It's like we have to be careful with copyright stuff and these kind of things, and because there's monetization on the channel and stuff, we're not 100% sure how that will work. Karaoke nights, we know that we turn off the monetization on it to not infringe on the copyright thing. So, yeah.
Yep.
Nini Guru, hey, you were in the karaoke the other night, weren't you? Winter visiting like me from the USA.
That's cool.
True, like a piano. I suppose it will be what you purchase makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I mean, yeah, well, like everyone is noticing the prices are going up a little bit and here and there and that kind of stuff. So you do notice it to a certain extent, but that's also one of the reasons why I decided to have some exposure to metals and cryptocurrency and that kind of stuff. Yeah, copyright problem is a big problem. Yeah, like I said, in the karaoke's, we have it already cleared. On these streams, we don't want to risk it. No, I don't mean that. Nope, I haven't been there in a month. Was in my other hangout, the Louisiana Brew House. Okay, no, I meant I meant you were in the chat in the karaoke the other night. My man, jam on an instrument. Let's hear your art. Can't copyright yourself. Well, I'm not an artist in that sense. I don't have musical skills or painting skills and stuff. And Diana's the artist in the family. I'm more of the organizer and the architect. And when she's painting, it's very hard to be on it. If you play the guitar and you can paint like that at the same time, baby, I think you're. Then you're opening up some weird skill set that I don't even think exists. That's looking so damn good, Red. Yeah, let's give you a little more of a close-up. The painting on the floor is staring at her. Yeah, Paul Reed, the MMA fighter, is staring very intensely.
I think he's a gentleman, actually. Good person.
Yeah, Paul Reed seems like a super decent guy. Yeah, Nini's Guru says, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away at the Wind Pearl Beachfront Hotel. Ah, cool.
Oh, cool. Good for you.
Vima says, epic in capital letters.
Thank you.
Lucifer7, welcome back. Again, we lost power in the apartment. It's just down for routine maintenance, but I can't see how. I can't check it on other phones to see how good the stream quality is. So every now and then I'll ask you guys to let me know that the stream quality is okay. And
So we'll do the quality check.
yeah. Shade Ghoul, welcome back. The painting is coming along great. She's hiding it now, but babe, let's just everyone get one quick whole view of it. This is your screenshot moment, guys, if you want a screenshot.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, 12:30. 1, 2.
12:30 is
2:30. I need to be there.
12:30 is time for stretching and
Yeah, let me.
the spiel, baby.
Okay, guys. Well, let's do it one more time. I think we might wrap it up after because I actually need to eat and prepare for my training. Rest a little bit. It's been quite a lot, and well, stretching is good, but water first. Okay, well, do a little bit of stretching.
Nick sent 5 more membership. That's a
Well, thanks.
very
Thanks.
very generous.
Yeah, that's super generous. I'm so excited to start. We do it a little bit slower, so first gonna do limited edition. That's what I'm actually speaking of that.
Thank you guys. Have a good day. This is Nick because he's donating.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nick. And I was just about to say that I'm so excited to get on the website and finally gradually add up more items, more prints, so you know you can support the channel like you do and actually get something in return with handmade certificates. So speaking of that, the first thing we do, we're launching the First Blood Valkyrie limited edition prints in the
Not limited edition. It's limited final edition,
Limited
which means
final
it's
edition, yeah.
one release, never to be repeated again.
Yeah.
When we stop it, it's gone.
Yes.
It will.
Well, let me gradually get to it. It's also gonna come with the handmade certificate, which is this is a little prototype, but we were still working on it. So this is approximately how it's gonna be very personalized.
That's why this is just a mock-up. Like it's part of it's going to be printed professionally and part of it is going to be handwritten, but we don't have it ready because we don't have the orders in, and some of the people that are going to ordering this we have known for quite some time.
Yeah.
So we're going to send thank you so much for the mayo recipe, for example, or
That's
we will
women.
there's other people in the chat that we have inside jokes. Nobody else gets them, but like there's inside jokes and that kind of stuff. So
And for people who obviously when you purchase it, you're gonna get the email for that too. And if you're not very familiar with us, you can share one important moment, the name of your daughter, or something that you want to be edited and made it personalized for you. And for people who we already have an inside jokes, and with those we already know what to do. So we just want to make it as personal and as unique as possible. And obviously the prints itself went through the quality check, so it's going to be very, very good addition to your apartment or the place you want to hang it. And that's what we do. Also, still, that's the last chance pretty much. You can get on the waiting list for the launch of the website, and you can be one of the lucky person to get the painting of this size. So
not
one person.
that thing. Turn it around.
Yeah.
It's 8 by 10 inches.
Yeah.
You will get your own custom made hand painted picture done in the live where you choose the object.
Yeah, in
So
acrylic paints.
if it's your grandma, your dog, scenic picture like this, whatever you choose.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you come with something obscene, then we're gonna have to
Yeah.
draw
Well, I
someone
don't
else.
think we're just gonna say no. But when it's basically we can give the reference. More importantly, you will get notified about the prints, and as I said, this is final edition. There's gonna be maybe around 40, maybe before. We just lock it manually once we feel that it's pretty much
Complete.
complete.
Yeah.
Yes. So don't lose your chance. And yes, regarding this painting, keep going on it. Working quite well. I'm gonna just do final touches on this part, and I think we're gonna start wrapping it up because I need to get ready for my training.
Because we don't have any power, we're gonna have to figure out how we make food. We don't have a gas burner here.
We can just go and have it in the nearby place, like quickly. We can have a
What? Leaving the apartment? Oh my god, this is adventure time.
adventure time in the apartment.
Okay, that's perfect the way it is. The flowers are fantastic and original move. It's perfect. We appreciate you, Red and Hubs. This is all V-Man saying thank you so much, V-Man. Appreciate you too, mate.
Appreciate you a lot. And thanks for the recipe.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. And like I said, when I look at it, I was
We'll
like,
let you know when we try it, actually.
Yeah.
We'll say it.
we're gonna see if this, what shapes and colors we see after we test your mayo.
That's a good one. Mustache. It's a very thin brush.
New Boot says, great job with the channel. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it means a lot. It's been quite a journey, huh?
V-Man is saying you will love it or hate me, lol. Mix it well, the recipe. He's referring to.
I think we'll allow it. I like the fact that it has condensed milk. That's all I care about.
But it's not gonna be sweet, baby, because there's
I don't
cayenne
care.
pepper and all
It
kinds of
has-
stuff. Yeah, she's a sucker for anything sweet. Yeah, redheaddiaries.net, sign up, The shop will be launched in the next 12 hours, to put it that way.
Yeah, and we will be live once that happens, so you're gonna be able to join us while we're doing it.
But you are almost to the point where you're finished for this session, and then we make food, and then you go,
Yeah, exactly.
we go training boxing, yeah?
Well, yeah, I have a training and you want to join me?
Let's see, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Do you like chicken more or beef?
Chicken.
Chicken. There's actually a funny story behind that, so I'll tell the story. So when I met Diana, she was a vegetable. Well, not a complete vegetable. She sometimes ate a little bit
I
of
was
fish,
pescatarian.
but she was essentially a vegetable. And I decided to cure her vegetabilism with just convincing her that chicken was a fish, because she said she was pescatarian. And so the chicken is a fish. Think about it. Can't really fly. It hangs around in the water all the time. Kind of looks like a fish, so it's a fish. And that's how she gradually started to eat meat. Now she eats all the meat, but yeah, in
We
the
still
beginning.
predominantly eat the chicken because it's the healthy chicken breast specifically. It's the healthiest and highest protein
Yeah.
and cheap available source of the protein.
So I mean, for volume, chicken, but I like beef more. I can do more things with good beef. Or chicken is also amazing, but we eat so much of it. It's
Yeah.
more of a volume staple. And I would
Healthy
say
volume, yeah.
we eat at least half a kilo chicken a day almost.
I mean, nothing is better than the red steak, of course, but yeah, just saying. Well, let's do the final look at the thing. It's getting very
Sorry.
interesting. Yep.
Give it to you and you pick out your.
Here we go.
But it's not finished.
Of course, it's not finished. Like this has to be ornaments.
Yeah, now
and
it just looks like garbage. What are you doing? It's not even. I'm joking.
I'm gonna turn this camera at you. But yeah, no, it's getting there. Are you single? No, I'm not. My husband is. I would show him, but he's not in shape right now.
I'm in my pink underwear and unwashed and unshaven. Everything.
Oh, that's okay. Well, okay, let's wrap it up, guys. One last time I'll say, okay, this was the last live stream before the next one, which will be a launch of the website. And yeah.
This is the last live stream before the next one.
I know how it sounds, but it's not like the last ever live stream. But yeah, today was the last opportunity to sign up for the waiting list and for lottery of getting one handmade painting for one person in the waiting list. One last chance, you can sign up for it now, and you will be notified when the prints, limited edition prints for this painting, the Valkyrie First Blood, will be out for sale. They're also going to come with the handmade certificate. We're working on it. This is just a prototype, but we're making sure that it's going to be very personalized. And yeah, just don't miss your chance, because those going to be 40-ish maybe. We're not even having the strict number on it. And once it's sold, it's sold. There's going to be no more of the prints of this painting.
We will close the sales manually. So it means that if it's 35 and you feel it's complete, then it gets closed at 35. If it's overnight we get 41, then it's 41.
Yeah.
Like it's not exact number,
Yeah.
will be, but it will be in that neighborhood when we
Yeah.
feel it's complete.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good day, good night.
So much love to so many out there.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Johnny, good to see you again. Squiggly letters that we've seen before. No offense,
Good
but
letters.
there's different squiggly letters
Oh,
from
okay,
your
not
letters.
Georgian accent.
Yeah, because sometimes there's other squiggly letters. I only know the English letters, but V-Man, Arskai, Nix,
Thank you for super chats and the members, guys. That
Lucifer,
means a lot.
Nini Guru, yeah, everyone that joins us, we're so happy for you. Thank you so much and have an amazing day.
Have a good one. Ciao.
And that was exactly 2 hours.